Right, YouTube, welcome back to the show. Today we're going to start over in the jungle for your big Friday garden Saturday update. Probably come out Saturday. It's Friday night. It's just about dark. And I've been absent, delinquent most of the week. I think I was in here Monday, and a lot of things have gotten out of control. But I think all our squash and pumpkins are kind of developing a little earlier than I expected or wanted, and the heat's getting to them. This week it was a little hotter than it has been earlier in the year, and you can see this pumpkin patch is kind of dying out a little bit. You can see we got some pretty ripe pumpkins maturing pretty quick, and it's not even the middle of August. That's not ideal. I'd like those to be coming around, next month. We got some other winter squash in here. These guys are in here hanging out, developing. They still got some time. And younger guys right there. Zucchini, got a couple zucchini plants still going. Sunflower has kicked in a little bit there. This corn, the big end of the corn has got silk. So we got some ears developing. That's all good. Starting to see the horned worms come out, so I got to do some control. The big pumpkins, and this has to go with how I laid everything out. The big pumpkins were here first, and then I came in and planted the potatoes last minute, and I definitely crowded them too much. I definitely needed more space for my pumpkin. I'm not sure how he's going to do. I got some guys developing here. There's a big one over here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this guy over here is coming in, but this should be a 40-pound pumpkin. I don't know if we're going to make it that far. I think he's getting energy sapped from all the adjacent plants. They were nice and spread out before I put the potatoes in, but I rushed to put the potatoes in. I was giving it here's your sweet potatoes. I was like, okay, here we go. So that got hammered out. There was supposed to be a twin of this one over there, and it didn't come up, and that's when I was planting potatoes. So what are we calling these guys? What are these guys called again? Not artichoke, the other one. Brussels sprouts. Are these Brussels sprouts? Asparagus. The asparagus. The asparagus seem to be growing. I just don't know. Anybody know how to overwinter asparagus? Hit me up in the chat. I need to get these guys know what I'm doing for when the winter comes, because it's a 3-year project, I guess. So that's gonna be fun. The sunflowers still haven't developed. These sunflowers are getting shaded out by the corn, I think is why they're still developing instead of sprouting like some of the guy over there. The big end on corn's looking good. Where's the silks at? We got some silkies in here. It'll be another month or so. We got silk coming in, so we're gonna have maybe a pretty good crop of corn. Like I said, I don't know why the big end grew so much better than the little end, but the heat this week has been brutal. And I'm afraid that the heat has kind of got to everything a little bit. If not the weeds, because I haven't really weeded either. But we got the third planting of radishes is coming in. The beets did not. I don't have any. I gotta check the germination time on beets, but none of the beets aren't coming up over here, so I gotta check in on that and see where my beets are at. See why they ain't growing. They've had a couple weeks. They should be up, but here we are. There's that. I got a couple turnips. Dadgum volunteer tomato plant over here shaded out my turnips, and I only got this one little clump of turnips that have come in. Our sweet potatoes are coming in good. Sweet potatoes are going fine. Sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato. All good. Got lots of peppers. We'll go over and show you our these are supposed to be some beets in here, and this is the only ones I've gotten. Sad. Beans are getting eaten up by something, but we got beans. We got lots of blooms still, so we got that going on. here as the sun goes down. Broccoli going to seed. We'll have that for animal feed. Already fed the cabbage. Tons of peppers. Show you the pepper haul for today here in a second. Big story, of course, is the watermelon. We got a couple dozen of watermelon in here. Hiding out. I need to separate these guys a little bit. Give them some growing room. Several of them in there hiding out in the jungle over here. We got two sides of the jungle going on. But I did see some moths, so those hornworms are going to be about. We got to figure that out here shortly. Get out of there, weed. So, watermelon, and here's, let's go check out the haul. I had a watermelon go bad this week. The heat split it. I had to get rid of that, so that was unfortunate. But we do have a victory watermelon with peppers, tomatoes today, green peppers, Anaheim peppers, tomatoes, and the tomato haul is just like, I don't understand why tomatoes come in just on time. Like, this is, you know, why couldn't they come in early and the pumpkins wait? But the tomatoes are definitely all in here. They just aren't ripening up yet. So it's coming. We're gonna have a tomato haul. Pretty big tomato haul. And I gotta look out for those hornworms. Shout out if you see one on the leaf. As I browse, because I have seen the moths flying around out here. So be vigilant for that is coming. So that's our haul for today. Peppers don't weigh nothing. Oh, I skipped over the squash. We've got a huge pile of squash, and they're all mostly animal feed because it's been all week since I picked any. So we got a bunch of big ones that are going to be going to the pigs, offsetting about 2 days worth of feed. Then we got some that we can take in. This our sunflower here, probably lost its leaves in the wind. So yeah, that's the garden update. Things are progressing, getting a pretty good haul, getting watermelon, score for the watermelon team. Go team. Watermelon's where it's at. So that's our status. The lettuce and cabbage seedlings haven't come up yet, so I don't know what happened with them. I kept them in the shade and everything, kept them out of the heat as best I could, considering the situation, and I don't know that they're going to come up. So I still have time. I should be able to replant cabbage and lettuce. And our carrots, where was our carrots? Supposed to have carrots on this string over here, and nothing's come up yet. I got about another week, I think, on carrots. It's about a 14-day germination on them, so got time. And this weeds got out of control over here. Weeds. So I don't know if I get to them this week or not. That's going on there. Yeah, so that's our garden situation. We got stuff to haul in. We'll have to start picking some beans. Oh, yep. What are these called? Tongue of fire? Not tongue of fire. They're called tongue of something. Maybe it is tongue of fire, but they're not hot. They're just a pole bean. A bunch of these guys over here. So we got quite a big haul of beans coming in. We're going to be able to bring in. And you can see there. That, and there's going to be more because there's still blossoms. Still growing up here. So I hope everybody is doing good on your garden and not just worried about the economic collapse and the president tariffing gold to cover for the central bank. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Shout out to Mosaic Homestead. I know some of you guys follow him. I know Dad does, and I saw some other people commenting on his channel. You see him I've seen him in Steve's chat. You see people around, and you don't know what they're all about and stuff. So you can't go check out everybody. I finally got around to checking him out. He's got a serious garden. Like, he's legit professional. He's like Howie, except, well, he's got an advantage, and he owns up to his advantage. His advantage being he's in the tropics. He's in Puerto Rico, and he's got some serious growing going on, cultivation. Plus, he's got a jungle full of bananas from the last video I saw. So check him out if you're into, especially into the gardening and stuff. And he tempers it with also the reason to do this, because you're going to feed yourself when everything comes apart. Bulgarian carrot chili pepper. I think the orange is going to be hot. I'd never heard of that. This was a special that we got this year. We'll pick these orange ones and see how they are. Have you ever had a Bulgarian carrot pepper? We shall see. Hopefully they're not these guys over here. Oh, I didn't see that red one. Got some red ones. Not cayenne. Are these cayenne? No, these are I can't remember the name of the peppers. Not cilantro. What are you guys called? What are these guys called? Let me find my tag over here if it's here somewhere. There's quite a few hiding out in here. They're hiding behind the grass that's growing next to them. Get that junk out of there. Where's my tag? This watermelon intruding. These guys are definitely growing some good peppers here. What are you guys? Serranos? Are these Serranos? No, these are cayennes. Okay. Serranos are the other ones. Okay. These are cayennes. So we got a cayenne pepper plant looking good. Getting some action. Got all the ingredients for salsa. I think we got enough dried peppers to get us through any Mexican food cooking competition, or South American, or any other spicy natured food. If you want to trade spice, oh, picked a green one, my bad. You want to have a spicy, get in there. Yeah, so check out Mosaic Homestead and his gardening adventures, because he's got a lot of advantages, and he's explaining a lot of the stuff he's doing. He's got trellising and all the things with what do you call it? What do you call that? What am I thinking of? Where you can it's got planter boxes, trellising, baskets, pots and baskets. It's got food everywhere. But he discusses the use and trading with it, and so we got a bad one down here on the Belgian. Who knew the Belgians had chilies? I wonder if they really do, or someone just named it after them. Belgian carrot, huh? Check that out. All right, cayenne. Where's my serrano? I thought I had a serrano. Where'd my serrano plant go? Did it get buried by the watermelon? Potentially. This guy went bad on me. Do you know chickens eat spicy stuff because they don't have taste buds? So they'll eat hot peppers. Threw a slew of jalapenos at him the other day that he kind of went awry. There's some more cayenne pepper. Yeah, serranos. I like the flavor of serrano better than the other hot peppers. On the medium scale. I'm not a hot guy, as you can probably imagine. All right, YouTube, I've blathered on here for forever now. You've seen the squash, you've seen the watermelon. Everybody just wanted to see the watermelon, right? Let's get these cayenne peppers out of here. Unexpected guest from the cayenne pepper and the Belgian pepper. So, here we go. Doing the things, YouTube. Keep prepping. Keep learning. Doing the things. Watching Steve on Corsair Trainers. He had a good video this morning. Got to learn the skills. Got to know the things that you don't know. And got to apply it and go out and do the work. Because the work's actually going to be the hard part. So, prep hard, YouTube. Pray hard. Pray for your veggies. Pray for a good harvest and those around you. And live free.